William Kemp is making his way to the cage right now as we are fighting at 165 pounds. Kemp coming in with an amateur record of no wins, 2 losses, looking for his first victory as an amateur, as he's going to be taking on Kai Kalscheur of the Chosen Few. Kemp getting checked out as we will head back up to the cage and have Chris introduce Kai Kalscheur. Kai Kalscheur with my favorite intro song or walk-up song for any fighter.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Whenever they choose Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye, I'm rooting for that guy. And that's what Kai Kalscheur is walking into.
He came out with a come and go shirt on. That is amazing.
I bought one of those in Iowa. You got to have one. Johnny Knoxville had one, made it popular back in the 90s.
He walked out to this song with the come and go shirt, and he's fighting in Budweiser Valet Tudo shorts.
Gotta love it, right?
This is absolutely ridiculous. I think those might actually be underwear. I don't even think those are shorts. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Kai Kalscheur impressing us as he makes his way to the cage. And we saw Sal Skiro win in his debut. This is also a debut for Kalscheur, and you're liking the get-up, huh, Gerald?
This is another level of confidence by this young man. That is one extreme of approaches that you could take to entering a mixed martial arts contest.
Hey, you got to have the confidence to step up in there, and Kalscheur has it in spades as the final check on Kalscheur as he's getting
and
ready.
On top of all that, this kid looks like he's 12. I'm not even sure he can legally fight tonight.
I think the only thing that would beat those Budweiser shorts would be shorts from Burger King saying home of the Whopper on the front. That is confidence right there as Kalscheur is ready, Kemp is ready, and Chris Garrity is on the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second bout of the evening is an amateur contest scheduled of 3 rounds in our 165-pound division. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the Rob's Performance red corner. He weighed in at 164.2 pounds, and he hails from Sauk City, Wisconsin. He represents Felipe Barbosa, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Ladies and gentlemen, William the Warrior Kemp. His opponent, this man, fighting out of the Coliseum Bar, blue corner. He represents the Chosen Few gym and hails from right here in Madison, Wisconsin. He weighed in at 165.2 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, making his amateur debut, Kai Jelly Kalscheur.
Kalscheur is ready. He's got Alex Gilpin and Mark Lemminger in his corner cheering him on. Gilpin, by the way, you're going to be able to see in the ESPN PFL playoffs after he got a quick 6 in his last bout. I think he's going in as a 4
good
seed.
1-2 and a nice takedown. That was very good. Came right out across the cage. That's probably what the game plan was. Land that right hand, get the easy takedown, and now he's going to work on top.
Kalscheur right away scoring the early takedown on Kemp, and now trying to gain side control and move Kemp over. And Kemp doing his best to try and escape from the ever-confident Kalscheur, who lands a couple of left hands into the ribs.
Yeah, Kemp really working to turn his body towards him. He was trying to shrimp back to guard, but old Jelly there stepped over right to the mount. Now Kemp's giving up his back.
And a mistake there as Kalscheur was able to land a couple of blows to the head of Kemp, and also now maybe getting in a chokehold here as nope, we can't get that one in as Kemp again trying to fight his way out of this.
Just another wrestler out of the stable, a Chosen Few. I mean, seriously, these guys just breed them here in Wisconsin.
Couple of good lefts there by Kalscheur. Yeah, a lot of guys with wrestling backgrounds, and it seems to do you a very good service when you are in the cage to have that wrestling background to go to.
Definitely, and not only that, but here we see they're taking these wrestlers and transitioning them very well for MMA and jiu-jitsu as far as, we see him, he's on top, he's floating to different positions. not getting obsessed with being in side control or staying in mount around the back. He's just making sure he maintains the dominant top position. Will float from mount to the back to half guard, right, just like that, right back to half guard, and that's fine because he can still posture up, rain down some shots. Now he'll go over the head most likely, get that chin control, and he's probably going to go whip him back down, or he's going to jump a guillotine.
Couple of good rights to the rib by Kalscheur as Kemp in all kinds of trouble here in round number 1, and then he takes a kick as well. Kalscheur in control here in his debut.
You know, that's where I was going to go with you, Gerald, in the Skiro fight, and I want to know the difference mindset-wise from a pro like yourself compared to these amateurs, and the difference with Skiro here and Kalscheur. Kalscheur immediately tries to step over and get into the mount position, where Skiro was perfectly happy sitting inside control and raining down as much damage as possible. Is that more of a preference of the fighter because both guys train at the same gym, both guys doing completely different things once they get to side control?
I feel like that's more of a preference thing. As you can see here, when he gets his posture up, he's good in mountain. This could be very well be
ground
the end
and
of the fight.
Pound, and that is going to do it. Boy, Kemp never got anything going. Kalscheur in control all the way, and finally, Rob Madrigal says enough is enough. Kemp is out in the first round on a TKO victory by Kalscheur. We'll come back and get the official result from the Monona Terrace here on TVW. Checking out the finish here right now by Kai Kalscheur over William Kemp as Kalscheur now 1-0 as you see the stoppage here. Once again,
ladies and gentlemen, your
Chris
referee
Garrity
steps in, calls a stop to this bout at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 1 for your winner by TKO, Kai Jelly Kalscheur.
Arm raised in victory for Kai Kalscheur, off to a great start in his amateur career. He has won. And we'll take a look at Jared Alexander from the Chosen Few. He's coming up next here on TVW.